Do you know about the Zack Snyder Justice League cut that was recently released?
I will be 100% honest.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
aware of it.
You're aware of it.
I also
don't
care about it.
I didn't even realize there was like a diehard cult surrounding Zack Snyder. Like, people love the shit out of him.
It's so weird.
And like, I get it, but I don't. I honestly haven't really liked any of his films.
Fair enough.
I think like the colorization's boring. Like, it's all like just grays and blacks. It's kind of not nice to look at, especially for like a superhero movie. You kind of want some colors.
You want that to pop.
Yeah, like you want to see Superman's cape. You want to differentiate from him to Batman. Like, like everyone looks blah. And there's a lot of slow-mo. I'm just not a big fan of Zack Snyder. But the Snyder cut I really liked, which shocked me.
So you sat through all 4 hours, eh?
Oh my god, it is way too long. Yeah. Oh my god, they could have cut half of that movie and it would still tell the same story and it would still be good. Like, there's so many scenes that are unnecessary. It's for the fans though. Like, I had to understand.
It sounds to me like one of those extended editions of The Lord of the Rings.
Exactly.
Like, a sane person would see it, but I went and did a full sitting through all of them.
Yeah.
And because so fair enough.
I wasn't bored through the 4 hours. I just felt like, did it need to be 4 hours? No, it did not.
Fair enough.
But I didn't find it boring. I think the first it's funny, like the first 2 hours I think is the most boring part, and then the last 2 hours is when it really picks up and has its own thing. It separates itself from the... Do you know the whole story of this?
Like what happened to him and why that was...
It's tragic.
Yeah.
So for the viewers who don't know, his daughter passed away, and so Zack Snyder had to step back from Justice League, and Joss Whedon kind of took over. And kind of ruined the film. Joss Whedon had different views. He also is just a different director than Zack, I think. Yeah. And so the movie just wasn't fulfilling Zack's vision. And so there are petitions. People really wanted this cut. And so HBO Max gave Zack a platform to make this, which is kind of incredible. If you think about it.
That's crazy. Like, I'm glad that they did. For the fans, I'm really glad. Even though, like, I've never liked DC, but I know the people who do are so stoked right now, and
oh my God,
I'm glad because especially after Wonder Woman 84, they needed something good. Again, I didn't see it. I would watch it for Pedro Pascal because he's like
incredible,
the coolest
and everything.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Mandalorian. I watched an episode of Mandalorian like before I go to bed. Like it makes me so happy. It's just so good.
It's just such a victory for Star Wars. I feel like Star Wars has sucked for a long time, and we got a victory. Yes, this is good.
I don't think it sucked because I'm just always happy that more Star Wars is good Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I'm so stoked for Mandalorian because it's telling stories that I wanted to hear and didn't think that I would ever get a chance to.
Yeah,
I kind of expected the sequel trilogy to kind of be, and I don't know. I didn't mind the sequel trilogy because I was going to react to it the way that everyone had previously reacted to the prequels, and now everyone's like, prequels are amazing. It's like, okay, but
George Lucas also knew that apparently. Like at the time, he's like, everyone's going to hate these movies. And then 10, 15 years from now, people are going to love them.
Yeah.
And it's happened. Everybody likes these movies now, out of nowhere.
I have a buddy who does that with every Halo game that comes out, that came out since, like, Halo 3. He, like, Halo 2, he's like, it's never going to get any better than this made. Halo 3 comes out, and he's like, that's okay, I guess. And then a week later, he's playing it like semi-pro. He's like, this is the best game I've ever
made.
It's never good. And then he hated 4. And then, no, he hated ODST. And
ODST is great.
Oh, I guess it's really good, actually, because it bridges the gap between 2 and 3. and I like that you have to like firefight mode and blah blah blah. And then Reach came out. It's like, that's gonna suck. I want Master Chief. Blah blah blah. And then a week later, he's like, it's amazing. It's the best game. Like, it's so people. And I'm just kind of watching him go through it with Halo. It's just reaffirming that that's what people do with Star Wars. But
yeah, I find stuff that you're passionate about, like, and your expectations are so high that sometimes it doesn't meet it. But then when you sit on it and then revisit it, you're kind of like, wow, I missed something because this is incredible. Yeah. You know, like, this is great.
It's fun. Just shut off your brain and enjoy the like space wizard fantasy show. Yeah. It's so fun.
But you're right, because it's like when I was a kid, I grew up with the prequels, like watching. Like, I didn't watch the original trilogy. I grew up with Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and the Sith one. I forget what it's called. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. And then, so as an adult watching the the Disney trilogy, I think my expectations were at a certain level. Yeah. But I really feel like they didn't do a good job. And I honestly think it's because of crossing, like, visions. Like, I think JJ set something up. Because I liked Force Awakens at the time. I don't like it now because of what it led to. You know?
That's
you know?
fair, yeah.
Like, when I watched Force Awakens, I was like, that was awesome. I cannot wait for the next 2 episodes. But after watching those 2, I'm like, I don't like Force Awakens anymore.
That's fair.
But, like, you know, Joss Whedon JJ was setting stuff up. Ryan, what's his name? Ryan Johnson? What's his name? Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson said, fuck that. I'm going another way. He wanted to make the next Empire Strikes Back. Did not quite meet that level of quality. And then JJ came back, was like, I gotta set it all back to what I wanted to think. So just, like, characters didn't make sense. I feel like they should have done more with Finn. Like, it just, I felt like I really loved the characters. I just feel like no one got no justice.
I think the worst one of the 3 was Rise of Skywalker, for sure. Mm-hmm. I think that if they went the route of the Duel of the Fates script, which you can listen to DOTF podcast.
There's some amazing voice work on that.
I see it. I see the island.
Oh my god, is that Kylo?
I'm not doing my Hux.
Oh man, it was so good. It was really good.
I was like, I remember I put in my my audition, and what's his name? Jamie. Jamie was like, "Oh, you're gonna be Hux." I'm just like, "Oh, I gotta do an accent? Oh no, oh no."
No man, you did a great.
It was so fun. I was very happy with that. It was so fun.
For real, like, everyone, pause this, go to on Twitter at DOTF podcast.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Search Duel of the Fates podcast on YouTube. It's on Spotify and on iTunes, and we did a dramatic reading of the alleged script of what was supposed to be episode 9, called Duel of the Fates. And I personally think it would have been a better choice. Yeah. It would have made some bold choices for sure, but it would have made Force Awakens and Last Jedi be much better films than they were. I liked Last Jedi because I liked what it was setting up, and then Abrams just said, no, we need more lens flare. I don't like J.J. Abrams' film style. Really.
No, I don't either. Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the Star Trek movies. I'm just like,
they were all Flash. They didn't feel like Star Trek.
No,
and these didn't feel like the Last Jedi felt more like Star Wars than the other 2 did.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they did what they could.
Yeah.